Interesting highlights there from Rome. And now former Nigerian athlete Olusoji Fasuba joins the program live from the UK via Skype. Well, you once dominated the sprint in Africa as Soji, but Akane Simbine of South Africa has been flying the continent's flag in major international events like we saw in Rome. Why has it been almost impossible for Nigeria to produce sprinters that can make bold statements like you did and like South Africa's Simbine is doing now?
Well, I think I would like to say it's all due to planning. When I was competing then, I used to lament the poor state of athletes, how athletes were taken care of, and till now it's still continuing. So it's like having a car, not willing to put fuel in it. If you don't put fuel in that car, it's not going to go. And that's what happened to our athletics today.
Well, indeed, records show that Simbine's personal best in the 100 meters is 9.89 seconds, which is inferior to your personal best time of 9.85 seconds. There are lots of questions still hanging around why you left Nigerian athletics prematurely. Give us a brief reason.
Well, for me, it was all had to do with family because I was competing and I kept complaining every time that I need money to train. No one seems to be listening. So I decided to take the balls in my hand and secure my family in a better place.
All right. Before I move on to other questions, what are your thoughts about the ongoing power tussle in the Athletics Federation of Nigeria between Shehu Guso and Olamide George? I mean, if you're asked what would be your advice to these warring factions?
Well, at the moment, I think it's just a year left now for Guso to stay and to leave. But at the same time, he's not been able to account, in my own views, he's not been able to account for what he's really done for athletics in terms of he signed a Puma deal. No one knows what's all about. The athletes have been lamenting. National athletes are begging people for money to pay rent, especially the home base just coming up. I think it's at this moment both of them need to come together. Guso needs to come together, answer to his board, explain what he has done, and let us all move on.
All right, Olusoji Fasuba, you were an amazing athlete during your career. Now you are a military man. I mean, would you at some point consider sport administration?
Well, yeah, that's one of my dreams because I still believe I will come into it. At the moment, I would like to play the role as a bystander to understand because being an administrator, you've got to know how to play the politics of the game because it's not like ask, and you shall get. You've got to know how to bend the axe in a little bit to be able to get what you want because if the artist, you don't get money from wherever the source you're going to get it from, you're not going to be able to achieve your goals. And I think this is where Guso is suffering because he's not been able to pull the right people in to help develop the sports. And that's one part I would like to study and know how to do that.
All right, the Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan is less than a year away from now. Do you think Nigeria has the capacity and the quality to pick medals from the track?
Well, the sprint men have started coming back now in terms of Divine Oduduru. We have the relay team. If we can knock to that relay team, I can guarantee that we'll have a gold medal from the Olympics. But as I said, if we are not putting these athletes in camp from now, we can kiss that medal goodbye. So if Nigeria really wants to start getting medals back, because the last time I think the men won an Olympic medal was 2004, in which I started for Nigeria. Now we have the team that is even better than what we have in 2004. But if we don't bring them together, we are not getting that medal.
Olusoji Fasuba, it's been a pleasure speaking to you on Sports Desk today. Many thanks for your thoughts on the program.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
All right, that's really how I'll drop anchor on the program today. It's been Sports Desk. Do join me on Sport Week tomorrow, Saturday, when we'll be taking a look at major leagues across Europe for the weekend. Until then, I am Promise Foge. Do have a splendid weekend. Bye-bye now.